Most history books tell us about famous kings, great battles, and powerful empires. But many amazing stories never make it into the classroom. Today, let's discover a few real pieces of history that most people never hear about. Let's begin with one of the oldest libraries in the world. Around 1600 years ago, the Assyrian king Ashurbanipal collected thousands of clay tablets in the city of Nineveh. These tablets were filled with stories, science, medicine, and laws. When the city was destroyed, fire burned the buildings. But something surprising happened. Instead of destroying the clay tablets, the heat baked them like pottery, helping many survive for thousands of years. Because of this accident, we can still read some of the world's oldest written stories today. Now, let's travel to ancient Rome. Most people think Roman concrete should have disappeared long ago. Yet many Roman harbors, bridges, and buildings are still standing after nearly 2,000 years. Modern scientists discovered that Roman builders mixed volcanic ash with lime and seawater. Over time, tiny crystals formed inside the concrete, making it even stronger instead of weaker. Today, engineers are studying this ancient method to build longer-lasting structures. Next comes one of history's greatest engineering achievements. In the mountains of Peru, the Inca Empire built thousands of miles of roads without using iron tools or the wheel. Their roads crossed steep mountains, deep valleys, and dangerous cliffs. They even built rope bridges made from woven grass. Local communities replace these bridges every year, and one of these traditional bridges is still rebuilt today using the same ancient methods. Now, let's visit Africa. The city of Timbuktu, in present-day Mali, was once one of the world's greatest centers of learning. Hundreds of years ago, students traveled from many lands to study mathematics, astronomy, medicine, law, and religion. Families carefully protected thousands of handwritten books. When conflict threatened the city in recent years, many local people secretly carried these priceless manuscripts to safety, preserving an important part of human history. Here's another forgotten story. During World War II, a group known as the Monuments Men worked behind the front lines to rescue famous paintings, sculptures, and historical treasures stolen during the war. They searched abandoned castles, hidden mines, and secret storage sites. Because of their efforts, thousands of priceless works of art were returned to museums and families instead of being lost forever. History is full of stories like these. Some were forgotten because they seemed too small. Others were hidden because later events became more famous. But together, these stories remind us that history is much bigger than the chapters we read in school. Every discovery adds another piece to the story of humanity. So the next time you open a history book, remember this. It tells an important story, but not the whole story. Which forgotten piece of history surprised you the most, and what hidden story should we explore next?